What is up, guys? Welcome back to another daily build video. This time we're revisiting the Porsche Taycan Turbo S. It's a car that I tuned before, but it was like maybe my second tune ever playing the game. Maybe like the second week that the game came out. So anyway, I decided to revisit this because I have a feeling we're actually going to be using this in the upcoming summit. It's not a required car, but it's definitely one of the categories there, and I think it might be the best car for the job. So anyway, let's go. Real quick before I get into the tune, I just want to let you know if you're looking for any of my tunes or any of the cars that I've done, you can go to militiagamingco.com. We have a Motorfest tunes app, shows my tunes, Acor's tunes, a few others, and that's the place where you can get everything that we've done so far. Anyways, let's get into the Taycan Turbo S. This car is kind of a boat, but it actually handles okay. It understeers just a tiny bit, but it's got really good lateral G stats and extremely good acceleration. So handling's okay, acceleration's really good, it's top notch. The place where it struggles is its top speed, and that's kind of a running theme with all of the electric cars in the game. But next week's summit is all electric cars, so you're not going to really have to compete too much with anything that might be able to oust this car in the top speed department. So anyways, let's get into the tune, and we'll go out for a grand race. I'll actually show you my fastest run on Kyusha Spirit, which happens to be, by the way, my fastest run ever on that course out of all cars. Yep, it beat the 993, it beat the Hurricane, it beat the Haru Edition. It's the first time I've ever run a 212 in my test builds, meaning with no NOS affixes, no legend points, basically just green parts and the car. So anyway, let's get into this. So the power distribution is at 38%, brake balance is at 74. We move down into the aero load rear, -10. And then for the suspension, we're at +10, -5 on the spring rear, +20 in the front on the compression, 0 in the rear, +20 in the front for the rebound, 0 in the rear. And then for the anti-roll bars, we're at +10, +10. And then for the camber, -0.25 and -0.25. All right, here's my fastest run on Kyusha Spirit. All right, here we go. We got the 14, RB14 Disruption Edition, then the Taycan, and then I'm going back to the Agera R because I'm just not great with that car. I need to get better at it. It is the top car in the class, so I just need to be better. Starting in last. Here we go. And the guy in front of me was stopped. Perfect. Trying to make it through that little gap. It did not work. I don't know what happened to the guy that was on the left of me. But we exploded at the wall. Oh, that was terrible. That guy's sideways. All right. We're somewhere near the top here. We just gotta remain calm here. Bro, that jump is death. That was also death. Now my horn's going off. I was trying to be quiet and just concentrate through this section, but it just wasn't happening. We gotta catch up to Wesley. All right, we got slip on Creed. We got to give him drag bump so we can get to Wesley. Even though we're going to change cars here in just a second. Oh, he gave me space, dude. That's amazing. Nicely done, Creed. Oh, no. We're in the Taycan. It just takes so long to slow down. I'm just gonna ride this wall. There we go. Accelerates well, though. Just gotta be careful. Overusing NOS on the Taycan is very easy. It's been so long since I've taken this in a grand race. And I just forget how to handle it, to be honest with you. Can we get the gutter? Oh my god, we got it. And we're off again. The question is, can we catch Wesley? I've raced Wesley before. He's very good. So I don't know if this is going to be possible. We got a long way to find out. The Taycan is not the best choice for grand races. It understeers just a tiny bit too much. Just accelerates so well, though, so... And we're actually out of it now. Now it's all about the Agera. What can we do here? All right, Wesley's got the reset. I'm going for it as well. Gotta be patient with this Agera. Very easy to just lose all control with this car. I'm just gonna try to patiently drive this thing around these turns. This type of track really does not do well for the Agera. It's just not its... Oh, that was a little wild. It just doesn't fit its strengths that much. This type of turn does. And this one coming up does as well. Taking that at 200 is absolutely ridiculous. GG's to Wesley. GG's to Creed and Green Skull. Nicely done, guys. Wesley's a great racer. We've had a number of different battles with him. Anyways, the Taycan is just not something I recommend for the Grand Races. I actually had it originally on my Grand Race meta sheet because it was really good early. Then we started finding cars that were just better than it. It does well in very specific situations. And the Grand Race just doesn't have enough of those to make it viable. It's very track dependent. You get the right track and it does really well, but I don't know, it just doesn't have it. So I recommend this tune specifically for next week's summit. We're definitely going to be using it. I think there's either a German car one or a street to electric specific event. So one of those, we should be able to use this Taycan. So anyway, enjoy the new tune. It's a beast of a car on short tracks, but longer ones, Grand Races, not so much. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you on the next one. Trigger out.